Mr. President, allow me to thank you for convening this meeting on this important topic. Let me also thank the briefers for their presentations. We are witnessing today the debilitating impact of conflicts on humanitarian situations across global landscapes, be it in Afghanistan, Yemen, Mali, Sudan, or Ukraine. The report of the Secretary General paints a distressing picture of civilian suffering. Over 11,000 civilian casualties in various conflicts in 2021, with over 45% of these being in our neighborhood in Afghanistan alone. More than 140 million people are reeling under conflict-induced hunger, 84 million people being forcibly displaced, with women and children forming the large majority of internally displaced persons. It is a matter of concern that parties to armed conflicts seem to view the civilian population and civilian infrastructure as legitimate targets. Vulnerable groups, including women, children, and minorities, as well as indispensable civilian infrastructure, hospitals, and irreplaceable cultural heritage, have been among the several collateral casualties of attacks in recent armed conflicts. The Council would recall that since the commencement of the conflict in Ukraine, India has been consistently calling for an immediate cessation of hostilities and to an end to violence. Going forward, we continue to emphasize dialogue and diplomacy as the only way forward. It is regrettable that the situation in Ukraine has not shown any significant improvement since the Council last discussed the conflict in Ukraine and its humanitarian consequences. The security situation remains serious, as do the humanitarian consequences. Reports of civilian killings in Bucha were deeply disturbing. We very much hope that the international community will continue to respond positively to the call for humanitarian assistance. We support calls urging for guarantees of safe passage to deliver essential humanitarian and medical supplies. India has recently dispatched its 12th consignment of humanitarian aid to Ukraine. This humanitarian aid and assistance is in keeping with the human-centric approach of the Government of India, a central tenet of our national beliefs and values, which perceive the whole world as one family. Let me assure the Council that India will continue to work with the international community and partner countries to mitigate the economic hardships that are resulting from this conflict. The impact of the Ukraine conflict is not just limited to Europe. In particular, the conflict is exacerbating concerns over food, fertilizer, and fuel security, particularly in the developing countries. It is necessary for all of us to adequately appreciate the importance of equity, affordability, and accessibility. India has been approached for the supply of wheat and sugar by many countries, and we are responding positively. In the last 3 months alone, India has exported more than 1.8 million tons of wheat to countries in need, including to Afghanistan, Myanmar, Sudan, and Yemen. Allow me to once again reiterate the importance of the UN guiding principles on humanitarian assistance, that is, humanity, neutrality, impartiality, and independence. These measures should never be politicized. We continue to emphasize, Mr. President, to all member states that the global order be anchored on international law, the UN Charter, and respect for the territorial integrity and sovereignty of states. Thank you.